Hello everyone, welcome back to Polygon Wizard Plays Minecraft. This is episode 14. As you can see, I'm hanging out with my little skeleton buddy down in the basement. Today we're going to do a little bit of interior decorating. So let's get started. Okay, as you can see, I'm in the basement and I've finished off the floor since last episode with all the bricks. I had to go get a ton more clay to finish it off because I ran out with even all the clay I had left. And I have laid out a few cobble blocks for what we're going to do today. First I want to go up here and show you what I have in my storage room. Just so you can see all my leftovers. This is how much clay I had left over. So I went out and I got a ton more clay. And this is after using a whole bunch of it to make some, bricks. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't have to go do it again. I went wandering in a different direction than I did the last time. But anyway, guys, what I have here that we're going to do today is we're going to build in this back corner of the basement, and I've laid it out. Can you guess what I'm going to be doing, maybe? Yeah? Alright, time's up. If you can't figure it out kind of by the layout, we're going to put a sort of little bar and pool table down here. Joettes on the last episode suggested that I should have a bar, a nice green pool table, potion bar, a nice green pool table, and some chairs. So that's what we're going to put down here. I already have some supplies that I've gathered. So we've got some pool table supplies and bar supplies up here. We have the brewing stand stuff here, which I'm going to tell you guys a story about getting the blazer rods later. Paintings for decorating. We got tripwire hooks and buttons, which are going to be kind of like a pool cue rack, sort of, is what that's going to be. Then we've got a table and some chairs. Chairs will go at the bar as well. We've got the jukebox from upstairs, because believe it or not, guys, I am out of diamonds. I don't have any, and I hadn't found any in my mine. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go in there and mine for forever. Just go and get something I've already got. So I'm going to take the jukebox from upstairs and I can build a new one later if I want to. But I've got my favorite record down here, Stell. Then I've got some cool redstone here, which I'll let you know in a bit. We've got some ceiling slabs because I'm going to recess the ceiling by half a block above the bar. And we've got us some lamps for some light. So, what should we start with first? How about our jukebox? So we're going to need this and we'll need the record. That way when we're building the rest of it, we can have some music. We need one redstone lamp, because this is what we're doing. Glass is going to go on top with the redstone. We're going to have it so it plays, when it's playing music, it's going to light up the light. Not super crazy, but cool nonetheless. So let's get that going. I'm going to need to put down my crafting table. Actually, you know what? So I don't have to keep picking it up and putting it down. We're going to put it over here. I don't think I'm going to have to do too much more crafting. I tried to do that all ahead of time, mostly. But first, we've got to make us a comparator for this. So you put down 3 stone, you put another quartz here, and then you put 3 torches like this. So it's kind of similar to a repeater with some little differences here. So that's how you make a comparator, if you didn't know already. Gonna need that. We're gonna need our redstone. Gonna need our torches and the rest of the stuff. So you know what? Wait. Gotta do it the right way. So this block. Whoops! I'm gonna need my pickup. This right here is our jukebox. Light goes on bottom, then the jukebox, then glass on top. Whoops, I clicked on it. There it went. We need to clear us a little space behind the wall here. Actually, that can stay there. I'm gonna see if I can remember how to do this, because I was messing around in Creative doing all this, where it's easy. You can just plop stuff down, and it works, and everything's fine. So if I mess it up here, we'll just have to fix it, won't we? Alright. I think, actually, I'm gonna need that. Just stay there. Then, let's see, how does this work? I'm already forgetting certain things on it. So I think I put a torch here, and then I need space behind it. With redstone, and then a torch back here, except that needs to be up here, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, see, I'm already messing stuff up. This is how good I am at redstone, guys. I do remember that I have to have the torch here, because that's what, like, powers the block here. So go back into that. Is that how it works? No, that's not how it works. Getting confused. Ah, there we go. That's what I did wrong. I had to have them stacked on top. So, what happens is that jukeboxes and furnaces and things, when they're in use, put out a redstone signal that the comparator will pick up and compare, like, the no signal to the actual signal, so it will output when this is playing, and it will then unpower this torch, which will unpower this, which inverts the signal back here, so this torch is on, and it will light this up. So, let's test it out. Bam! See that? Lights up when it plays. Fancy's fancy. So let's close some of this back up so we don't have any issues. I think I can put it without any problems. I don't want any mobs or anything spawning in there, so we're just going to close that up. There you go. And we've got some nice music playing while we work for the rest of this. So, let's do the next thing. What should we do next, guys? Should we stay on that wall? Oh yes, I gotta finish off the jukebox, I forgot. Iron bars on the bottom side. Makes it look like it's kind of connected to the wall, maybe plugged into something. Yeah, whatever, I thought it was a cool touch when I was messing around with it. Okay, let's do a piston and 2 chairs. Regular spots. We don't need the wood for now. And I think that's all I want for now. I do need a lever. I knew I was going to do this wrong. Anyway. Maybe it would be easier to get the piston how I want it now. Right, let's do it from here. Yes, that's where I want it. Right, there we go. Good to go. We got a table. Now we just need to put the chairs in. I decided to go for some fancy quartz chairs here because, you know, if you're going to build a lounge, you want it to be nice and comfortable. Eh? So it's starting to take shape. I bet you can guess what this is here in the middle of the pool table. Let's do that next, shall we? So we need our lime wool. We're going to need stairs for that one. Pretty simple, actually. Better go back in the right place. Alright. Clear this out. And it's done! Look at that awesome looking pool table, guys. I spent hours designing that thing. Just kidding. what I'm doing here is flipping the corners. I tried a few different things, including keeping them just wrapped around, but I like this design because it makes it a little bit of difference all around, and it's kind of like there's seating on the side of it, which, hey, if we're gonna have a fancy pool table, we'll have seating on it, I guess. I don't know. And I know I'm going to need more of these stairs. I thought I had enough, but I did not. I do have enough slabs and stuff, though, so we'll start with that. We're going to start with the bar next. Fences. Fence gates. Now, this is the raised platform part. And 1, 2, 3. We'll come back with more in a minute. I can go make more from upstairs. And we need a gate here. Fence. Very important. Let's get rid of these. Those are going to be chairs. I can place those. Yeah, we can't have a bar without fancy supports to hold up the table, right? So that's kind of how that's going. I think we're getting something nice here. Oh yeah, let's go over here and finish this bit. Well, no, we'll do some of the decorating with paintings and stuff last, I think. Now let's get the chairs. No standing on the bar. We don't stand for that around here. Alright, here's where we want the lamp. So, what I'm gonna do is put this up here. Oops. We need to stay that way. That might help. Helps to have the supplies you need, right? So what I'm doing is along this countertop, basically, I'm going to recess the ceiling by half of the slab here. Because it was a kind of a cool look when I was messing around with it. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. In creative, when I was trying to figure out what do I want to do for a lounge, you know. I think you guys will like it. Once I get the lamp in here, gonna have some nice atmosphere going. Bloop, bloop, bloopity bloop. Placing slabs, placing slabs. Alright, so as you can see from over here, this kind of what it looks like with the recessed ceiling up there. Throw these back in here for now. We want our fence, which we only need a couple if I remember correctly. And we need our other lever. Whoops. I thought I filled that hole in. Must have been the ones I knocked out. There we go. And we put this behind so the bartender can turn on and off the light. Nobody else can. So there's that. For now, let's go get some stairs so we can finish this off. I've put this in the floor because it was going to be hidden storage for in here so we can put records or potion materials, whatever we need in here for the future, so I just decided to use it as my build chest as well to start off. So I'm gonna have to go make some more spruce stairs, and I will tell you, or start telling you the story of what happened when I went for blaze rods. I had everything else all gathered up, And I was thinking about recording the episode anyway, but I was like, no, you know what? We need to have some brewing stands on there instead of just putting it off till later. So, I don't think that's going to be enough. That'll be way too many, but I can always use more stairs later. Don't need you though. So I went off into the nether and I looked around and I found this gigantic fortress that I couldn't get to because it was out in the middle of this giant lava lake, or so I thought. I couldn't get to it. But then I stumbled on a new hallway and I went in there and I found 2 blaze spawners within probably 20-30 blocks of each other. So that was kind of a dangerous area. I spent some time in there with that, had natural blaze spawning around as well, and skeletons, and plenty of pigmen that you had to avoid so you don't accidentally hit them. Really tense situation, and it's like, oh, I have to make my way all the way back. I was getting nervous because I had some nether wart that I'd found, and I had some, quartz on me a little bit, and I had, the 2 blaze rods that I had. I didn't want to die and lose it all, so I made my way back, and I tunneled all the way back to my sort of portal, and then probably half dozen ghasts spawned on me, and I was running for my life. Dodging in and out, having more than one shooting at me at once, going crazy. Finally make my way out. I killed 1 or 2, because at that point, I killed 1 actually, because I had left myself 5 arrows after killing the blaze, so didn't have much choice. But finally made it back in the portal, made it all the way back here. I was like, yes, I'm feeling better. I'm no longer tense. I'm walking in here, and I'm like, hey, I'm putting some stuff away. As you can see, I got a little bit of glowstone, a little bit of quartz as well. Putting stuff away, and I hear this. Footsteps. And at first I was confused because I thought it was me because I'd been sort of moving around in here, so I thought it was me, but then I realized it wasn't because I stopped and I was sitting here and I heard footsteps still. I was like, I'm not moving, and then out of the corner of my eye, what do I see but green walking right through this door. Hiss, boom. A freaking creeper spawned in the house somewhere. And somehow I didn't see it from coming in the front door, because I figured if it was tracking me from anywhere, it should have been somewhere I could have seen it, but there's nothing. And it just came right over here, blew up right on these crafting bench border here. Blew up these 2 chests, blew off the item frames off the wall, off these torches, blew this out, had a hole in the wall, had all this ceiling into the library was busted out, had these chests completely gone. Had 1 or 2 of these things blown off, I think, as well. A little bit of the floor gone. And just a huge pile of items right here, just sitting on the ground. Luckily, I had a chest, and then I made another one. Grabbed up as much as I could, threw it in the chest, grabbed up the rest, threw it in the chest, and then spent, about a half an hour to an hour fixing everything back. I went and looked at a video so I could remember what I had placed in there, because I can't remember those. Everything else went pretty good. But as you can see, I've got it all better now, so it's good. It was just something that, made me have a bit of a heart attack. It's too bad that I wasn't recording, because you guys probably would have laughed a lot at what happened. But anyway, let's get back to building, shall we? I just wanted to share that story really quick, because it was kind of crazy. Let you know some of the pain that went into this. I lost years off my life from that creeper. There we go. Now let's do the brew stands. Back to the crafting table. Wait, what am I? Oh, it went into the cobble. That's right. I was like, I had less than that. Alright. 1 and 2 brewing stands. I had 3 when I didn't create it, but I didn't feel like sticking around and doing that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn this. If I can get it. Let's see. I had on this block. No! That's not where I want you. Alright, I got a better idea. I don't want you turned that way either. This is being very picky about my placement for brewing stands, isn't it? That's okay. Brewing stand there, brewing stand there. Maybe I can't get it turned the way I want it to. Oh well, that's alright. I think they look dandy right where they are. Actually, that one needs to move if I ever put another one, because I had a brew stand here on this one, so space-wise I need to move it. Put you right by the lamp. So there we go. We got us our little bar going on, but it's kind of cool and all, but it's a little bland. Let's put some details in, shall we? So let's get the rest of this stuff. Buttons, hooks, and paintings. Alright, so table is here. Bow, bow, 3 and 4. Right? Did I get that lined up right? I did. Sorry, Torchy, you're gonna have to go. For now, anyway. Alright. Hook, 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 and hook. So this is kind of like where you'd put a rack for your pool cues, I think. No, I don't want to. Singles only. It's really wanting to put these doubles up here. Which doesn't look terrible for sure. But I like how it looks with singles. Of course. It keeps picking the same one. I don't want the creeper. Man, these paintings go flying everywhere, don't they? Okay. Ow. There you go. I know you have more variety than that. And painting there. No painting. No painting. Ah. It's not being very kind to me, is it? Let's see if I can force it. There we go. And I have one in the back here that you guys probably will agree is best. If I can get it to show up. Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, I started with 8. Very good, very good. It's a little harder when you can't just slap paintings on for one after the other. There we go, that's what I wanted. Little skeleton lounging around in here. Alright, I think we can call that close to being done. And whatever. I was thinking I might have signs upstairs, but we're just gonna make some, because who can be bothered to go all the way back upstairs, right? Alright, where do we need to put this sign? Let's put it up here. Does that look good? We'll put it up here. There we go. We've got a name lounge, the Duet's Lounge. Since Duet's was the one who suggested it, we'll name it after him, so I think that's a cool name anyway, the Duet's Lounge. Yeah, maybe it's just me, but I don't know. Is it bad having Mr. Loungy Skeleton there and here? Nah. I might replace that anyway. Who knows? We might make it a piston secret door. We might make it a regular door. We might make it another painting. Who knows? But anyway, I will show you what I did with some of my nether wart. I figured this would be like where you have some supplies, so I planted it here. Get me some of this that's full grown and plant it again. I have some more soul sand, so I might expand this room if I feel like making tons and tons of potions. So since I have some nether wart, let's go use our fancy brewing stands. Whoops, that one was not fully brewed. Okay. I think I do have water. I don't have a cauldron. I could make one and put it back here, but where would I put it? Maybe the corner? Be hard to walk around. We could cut out the bar and do it, but then it would show up on this side, which I do not like. Anyway, we're gonna need some glass bottles too. So, cauldron and glass bottles. We have a submission. I didn't plan on this, but I figured why not? Let's get those brewing stands working. Which is cool. They look double. This sort of looks like they look like taps, but we can also make potions with them. Alright, glass. Need some of that, and need some iron. I think that should be enough. 1, 2. We can make more glass bottles later and store some of those down in that chest in the lounge, but let's just do this for now. Alright, we've got... everything we might need. Let's see, cauldron in the corner. Or cauldron over the chest. Now let's put it in the corner. Why not? There we go. Not gonna have enough. We can do 3. Cut it in half. That's okay. I wanted to go ahead and put this in here, even though I can't use it yet, just so it looks nice. So anyway, when we actually need to use those, we can get them, but for now it looks nice having them sitting in there. We've got them all with glass bottles on it. From this side you see it looks kind of like a tap. And we've got us our lounge, so let's take another look. Let's get our crafting table back. Put it in its spot. Put everything else back where it goes. And there you go, guys. Saved a screenshot. Let's get this record going again. Maybe not. It worked in creative when I had a glass block over it. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. Oh, it just did shut on. Never mind. It does work. Get us some music to play us out. Alright, I'm not sure why those hard shadows get there. Maybe it's just because of it being placed in the top edge of a block, so it makes a hard shadow. I don't know. I don't mind it too badly. I think this is pretty nice looking. What do you think, guys? Tell me what you think of the lounge, what I should add to it. Or, you know, maybe I don't need to add anything at all. Give me a suggestion for the rest of the basement. Maybe, you know, should I wall this off and have, you know, something else in the corner? Maybe put a wall kind of close here. And I was thinking, I kind of like how this is open when you come around the corner, but maybe what we'll do is have 1, 2, 3, at least a 3-wide hallway all the way here. So that way, kind of this side of the basement can be rooms. And then, you know, you come around in the back with the Duet's Lounge. So if you want to relax, play a little pool, sit over here, have a drink, sit at the bar and have a drink. I tried making some actual bar stools, but I didn't like how they turned out, so I kept the chairs. But you gotta have room to play pool over here, so no chairs on this side of the bar. Standing only. Go grab your pool cue. I think it'd be awesome if I could like snap in a fishing rod or something in here. That would look awesome, but I don't think you can do that, but hey, if you can, let me know, because I will totally do it. Anyway, that's enough wandering around for now. I'm going to call this an episode. I hope you guys liked the interior decorating we did today, and I will see you next time.